The crowd is certainly ready. This is a Prince of Wales Conference crowd, and not only the Islanders make it that way, there's plenty of support for the New Jersey Devils and some for the New York Rangers, despite anything you might have heard to the contrary during the introductions. Now, the officials.
My name is Bob Myers. I'm from Copetown, Ontario.
My name is Ryan Bozak. I live in San Diego, California.
My name is Leon Stickle. I live in Mount Forest, Ontario.
And now to the broadcast booth, and Jim Robson and Mickey Redmond.
Thank you, Dave. And there's Bob Myers to drop the puck to start this All-Star game. The visiting team, the Campbell Conference, in the darker uniforms, the orange with the black and white, and the home white team is the Wales Conference. And they have possession of the puck as the puck is now controlled by Denny Potvin, that familiar number 5. And most of the players are wearing the number you're used to seeing when they wear their regular uniform, but there are a few exceptions to that in this game. The puck is controlled by Marion Stastny. Trying to get it in the corner for big brother Peter Stastny, number 26, but Lanny McDonald rolls the puck out. It flips over the boards and out of play, and Mickey Redmond, we're underway. And there's the goaltender for the Campbell Conference, young Murray Bannerman. He's 25 years of age, having an outstanding season with the Chicago Blackhawks in his first All-Star game. And here's a man playing in his third All-Star game, and what a season he's having. Look at that goals against average in 42 games with the Boston Bruins' 25-year-old Pete Peters. Play underway in the Campbell Conference zone. And these coaches, Roger Nielsen and Al Arbour, are just excited to look out and see such a great lineup to work with. As the puck bounces on the boards to Dino Ciccarelli, wearing number 19, the little right winger from the Minnesota North Stars. There's a couple of teammates out there with him. Number 12 on left wing is Tom McCarthy. Number 8, the center chasing that puck is Neil Broughton, an all-Minnesota forward line. There's also an all-Edmonton forward line in the Campbell Conference lineup. Rod Langway losing the puck back of the net. Ciccarelli try to get it to McCarthy. It's broken up. This is Rick Kehoe of the Pittsburgh Penguins shooting the puck in. It's swept away by Bannerman. Trapped along the boards momentarily and held in skates to stop the play with 1 minute and 19 seconds gone in the game.
Well, Jimmy talked about the players normally wearing their regular numbers that they do with their own National Hockey League teams. A couple of exceptions, of course, and that being if the players were selected to the first or second team, players wearing the same jersey will take a jersey that's very close to the number, right next to it if possible. But as you mentioned, most of the players are wearing their regular numbers.
Face off in the Campbell Conference zone as Pache digs in and gets the puck looking for Bossy in front as the two Islanders combine. And now this is Lanny McDonald, the league's leading goal scorer, and right away he tests Peters with that shot from the blue line. The puck is kept in by Willie Huber. Passed out of the corner, intended in front for Marcel Dion. As an experienced forward line of Dion, Sutter, and McDonald out there for the Campbell Conference. Now the Wales Conference to the attack. Pache is playing left wing because there are 5 centers in the Wales Conference lineup. So they've moved Pache to left wing. Francis, number 8, is the center. Pache going for the front of the net as Bossy controls the puck from behind the goal. Looking in front. The pass tipped in front of the net, kicked away by Bannerman. Sutter playing it ahead for Lanny McDonald. Couldn't pick it up off the board. Willie Huber throws the first check as he bumps Trottier. This is Bossy, the great trigger man of the Islanders. Failed to get it to young Francis, the 19-year-old center from the Hartford Whalers. Marcel Dion, one of the great players of the game, bumped along the boards by Mark Howe. Here's a quick shot that deflects off Peters, who came out to make the save on the shot by Lanny McDonald, who already has a couple of shots on goal. And that's typical Lanny McDonald. He has 47 goals on the season. Both teams making a change. Denny Savard, number 18 out there in the orange uniform. One of the real exciting stars of hockey on his first shift now for the Campbell Conference. He's out there with Rick Vibe getting the puck to him. Here comes Savard. Watch him. The blast is right on as Peters handled the shot. Darryl Sickler steered the puck to the boards. He goes in with Rick Vibe of the Leafs. Now from behind the net, that's Mike Ramsey of the Buffalo Sabres, number 4. Now to Maloney of the Rangers, number 12. The puck is brought in over the line by Potvin, but they're offside at the Campbell Conference blue line.
Not too many good scoring chances here in the early going. Jim, both teams a little bit apprehensive, but I'm sure once they get settled down out there, we're going to see lots of great plays here tonight. Roger Nielsen, coach of the Vancouver Canucks, and of course both coaches, Al Arbour behind his players, and both coaches last year, of course, in the Stanley Cup Finals. Vancouver and the Islanders.
That's why they're here tonight. I think Roger Nielsen is more nervous than any of the players, though.
He is, isn't he?
He's floating around the league talking to coaches to see what to do here today. Here's a shot blocked in front as it hit Bob Murray, number 6 on the Campbell Conference, blocking the shot taken by Big Secord. Here's a chance in front and a good save there. And there's the test on Murray Bannerman as the play is called. And the faceoff coming up in the conference zone as you look at Bannerman. This is NHL All-Star Hockey from Long Island, New York.
Mercury presents the newly created Cougar. Clean, rounded contours formed to split the wind. The aerodynamic Cougar is no ordinary road craft. Integral aircraft-inspired doors help keep outside noise outside. Inside, a complete driving environment surrounds you in elegance and comfort, while a fuel-efficient 3.8-liter V6 engine and a nitro-cushion suspension system provide superb ride and handling. Mercury Cougar, if it had wings.
We played 3 minutes and 28 seconds of this 35th annual NHL All-Star Game, and this face-off coming up in the Campbell Conference Zone between two great center icemen, Gretzky and Peter Stastny. The All-Quebec line on the ice now for the Wales Conference, the Stastny brothers and Michel Goulet, the high-scoring left winger of the Nordique, number 16. Here come the Stastnys. Here's Goulet. The shot is scored. Michel Goulet. Well, the Quebec connection goes at it again. Goulet having a great season this year with 40 goals already. Takes a pass from Peter Stastny and beats Murray Bannerman low to the glove side. And came out of the corner of a scrappy bunch of play over there. And Messier, the puck taken away from him. There's Stastny with a little back pass. And you see Bannerman, I think he was screening Jim partly on the play. Good shot by Goulet. That's why he's got 40 this year already.
The Wales Conference goal.
3:41, the time of the goal.
From the Quebec Nordiques,
Langway's long shot handled by Bannerman. The score now 1-0 for the Wales Conference, the home team in the white. And here comes Wayne Gretzky moving in on Ray Bork. Gretzky passing it in front. Oh, it's tipped just wide by Messier. The all Edmonton line up front now for the Campbell Conference as the puck is rolled in front. Mark Messier from the corner out there with Curry and Gretzky. Messier from the corner with the puck. Trying to slide it towards the point man, moving in and out comes the Wales Conference. Marion Stastny, number 18, moving in with the puck. Last possession, and Hartsburg gets it ahead to Yari Curry, the great two-way player of the Oilers. Certainly one of the best two-way players in hockey. Number 17, Yari Curry, in the orange sweater of the Campbell Conference. And the Wales Conference with an early 1-0 lead on Goulet's goal. Gets possession of the puck as they're on a line change. Langevin centering the puck and it's tipped away. Taken to the boards by Tom McCarthy, number 12 of the North Stars and of the Campbell Conference. Trying to get it to Babbage. Dave Babbage, number 44, the big defenseman of the Winnipeg Jets. Joined by Willie Huber, who's even bigger. 6'5". Look at the size of those two kids. Huber, number 3, Babbage, number 44, in the orange sweaters of the Campbell Conference. There's another big boy with the puck now, Dave Langevin of the Islanders. Sliding the puck down the ice, but it went off the skates, so the play continues. We just passed the 5-minute mark. It's 1-0. Goulet scoring the goal at 3:41. Willie Huber of the Red Wings from back of the net. Now they start out. This is Cicerelli tipping it in. Swept today by Langevin. Babbage gets possession, has to wait for his mates to get on side as he's pinned by Ryan Walter. Now it's Mark Howe with the puck. The Langevin, big youngster from Minnesota, putting the puck into the into the zone of the Campbell Conference. The puck banked off the boards to Barry Peterson. Fine center iceman of the Boston Bruins. His pass is intercepted. Now Cicerelli playing it back to Willie Huber. The only player in this game who was born in Germany, but Hamilton, Ontario, his hometown. As Huber shoots the puck in, Potvin goes to it there. Sliding it intercepted at the line. And the shot by Wilson goes high. Doug Wilson fired from the point. Battle for the puck. Lanny McDonald from back of the net. Still digging for the puck. Tried it near the corner and banked around on the boards. Now it's brought up by Potvin. He's got Trottier, his Islander teammate, with him. The pass to Trottier, centering it. There's a trip in front of the net. Looks like Sutter might get the first penalty of the hockey game. Certainly a penalty called on the Campbell Conference All-Stars. And Peters' squad will go on the power play. Tonight's game is coming to you from the Nassau County Coliseum on Long Island.
We discussed it over a beer.
You gotta have heart. You gotta have heart. Miles and miles and miles of heart. Miles of heart. If you're gonna brew a beer with great taste, there's only one place to start. Molson
ice.
Well, Bob Myers not given much chance here to do anything else but call a penalty. Sutter hauling down Ron Francis as he broke into the zone in front of Murray Bannerman. And Brian Sutter, there you see him taking the feet from under Ronnie Francis. And the Whales the first power play opportunity.
And their power play, as you look at Ron Francis, the 19-year-old, who's from Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, kicking this face off. Out there in a line with Bossy and Trottier as the puck goes out of play. And the point man, Bort, number 7. And the great trigger man of the Islanders, Mike Bossy. The other point, Denny Potvin. It's not a bad power play.
Not bad at all, Jim. Normally in an all-star lineup, the coaches will just put out the next line that's there. They really don't have a lot to pick between because they're all great players. And they'll just throw out the next threesome and defensive pair that's there to go on the power plays. Unlike the normal teams, they'll have a 5-man power play specifically set up.
Bort, number 7 with the puck to Bossy. Potvin's at the right point. Waiting for Bort. Slap shot. Went wide as Bannerman went for the puck, but it was off the target. Controlled by Francis. Now behind the net, Trottier to Bossy. Hit the post. The crowd here running up when they hit the net. They're waiting for a Bossy goal. He almost had it there. He hit the pipe.
Well, that was a typical Bossy-Trottier combination. Boy, you could just hear this building up on the edge of the seats as Bossy ripped it off that right goal post. Next to Bannerman. Look at the setup by Trottier. There's Bossy in his usual spot. He drilled it off that right post. Boy, oh boy. They're used to seeing that in this building, Jim.
Well, he has 34
I mean, go
already.
in the net, not so many times hit the post, but go in.
That's right.
I'll tell you.
He's had 2 goals in All-Star competition. That was last year when he was the MVP in Washington. Wayne Gretzky out there killing the penalty, and of course he does a lot of that for the Edmonton Oilers too. And I was a threat to score while his team is shorthanded as Gretzky picked that puck right out of the air. Like those skills. Gretzky's pass from Messier tipped away, and Mark Howell lost the puck to Mark Messier. Messier and Gretzky killing the penalty with Hartsburg, number 4, on defense. And the other defenseman is Paul Coffey of the Oilers. Now they change on the move with 1 minute gone in the penalty to Brian Sutter. It's Brian of the St. Louis Blues of the Sutter boys playing in this All-Star game. He's serving the penalty right now. Marini centering the puck. Bannerman down, is able to cover it up as Hector Marini threw that pass out in front. Murray Bannerman, perhaps fortunate to grab that puck.
Hector Marini of New Jersey Devils, of course, got a rousing ovation here when he was introduced. Ex-New York Islander sets up Daryl Sittler, who's having a great season for Philadelphia. Here's a look at it. Bannerman down, flat on the stomach, trying to make that save, and did so successfully. Daryl Sittler, of course, being traded over from Toronto. Having a fine year for the Flyers. 32 goals so far.
This is his 4th All-Star game. The score is 1-0 for the team in the white, the home team, the Wales Conference, and they're controlling the puck on a power play. And center goal, tipped wide by Goulet. Almost had his second of the period. Puck is on top of the net. Battle for it back of the goal. It's scooped down the ice.
Sittler, by the way, Jim, speaking of Daryl Sittler, the oldest player in the hockey game, 32 years old.
32, and he's the oldest player.
Isn't that something?
You know, many of the superstars we're watching tonight are in their early 20s. A lot of 22-year-old great players in the game. Mark Howell shooting the puck and bounces in front of the net. Bannerman down, made the stop right in front of Peter Stastny from the left point. Potvin shoots, deflects wide, and up into the seats and out of play.
Speaking of ages, Jim, there's only 5 players in the game over 30 years old. You can imagine. John Garrett, 31. Sittler, we mentioned, 32 years of age. Marcel Dion, Rick Kehoe, also 31, and Marion Stastny, 30 years of age. All the rest, take your pick. Boy, oh boy, a lot of youngsters.
Well, there's a 25-year-old who's from Winnipeg, actually, although born in Port Francis, Ontario, and played his junior out in Victoria and Western League, Murray Bannerman. His team getting possession is Doug Wilson. Another Blackhawk plays the puck around on the boards with 4 seconds left in Sutter's penalty. Langway keeping it onside. Now the puck is being dropped to center and passed by Broughton for McCarthy. And the Campbell Conference team is back at full strength after the penalty to Sutter expires. The score 1-0 for the Wales Conference, and the goal by Michel Goulet at 3:41. And it's certainly not the earliest goal. Here's a breakaway for Ryan Walter. Good save by Bannerman on Walter. As Ryan Walter, the Montreal Canadiens, walked into the clear, but Bannerman kicked out his shot effectively. Walter with the puck again. Cicerelli pokes it away from along the boards. Trying to get it to Broughton. It's intercepted by Rick Kehoe. Just misses Walter with a pass. Doug Wilson hustles after the puck and slides it to center ice. We played 9 minutes and 5 seconds of the first period. The 35th annual NHL All-Star Game. A great group of young stars before a sellout crowd of over 15,000 in the Nassau Coliseum. Dino Ciccarelli with a hard slap shot that bounces off Ray Bork. And the team changed on the move. Hartsburg. It's brought in over the line by Messier, while in full stride shot, the puck and Peters turned it aside. As Peters has been doing all year for the Bruins with a 2.13 goals against average. And he'll get tested by this young forward line of Gretzky, Curry, Messier on the ice right now for the Campbell Conference All-Stars. Doing some good forechecking, but Ramsey backhands the puck ahead, and it's brought in by Sanchez. Coming in with Bossy and Francis, the young center iceman, going after the puck near the corner with Gretzky. The play behind the net. Trottier and Gretzky battling for it there. Banked around by Coffey, intercepted by Bossy. Behind the net to Francis. There's Trottier waiting in front. The pass didn't get to him, but he hustles to the puck in the corner. And now it's played back to the point. Ramsey shot deflects. And now this is Wayne Gretzky picking up the pass and coming in. Gretzky to Messier for Gretzky, and it's broken up. Back comes Trottier, playing left wing tonight. Now to Francis, who cuts to the middle. Trottier going to the slot. He shoots. Bannerman makes the stop off Brian Trottier. 9.5 minutes left, first period. Francis out of the corner, having an excellent shift with these two great Islanders stars, Bossy and Trottier. Now a rush by Coffey. Paul Coffey of the Oilers coming in with Gretzky and Curry. Here's Gretzky centering it, and it's tipped away from in front, and back comes Mark Messier. 2-on-1 with Trottier. Hartsburg is the defenseman back, and he breaks up the play effectively on a 2-on-1 rush. And now the tempo picks up. Here comes Gretzky coming in on goal. Gretzky, a rolling puck, couldn't get a shot as he's hurt. And there's going to be a penalty to the Wales Conference. So as Gretzky's hauled down, his team will go on a power play. Now here's Dave Hodge.
Here's a man who's played in 23 of these All-Star games. The last one as recently as 3 years ago. Holds every record I can think of, including most All-Star penalty minutes, if you want some trivia. What do you think of all this youth out here, Gordon?
I love it. I sit with John Bellabo and myself, and I said, and look at the youth and look at the size of those monitors. They're big boys out there, and they're fast. It's a good, clean hockey game, and they're doing exactly what they want to do. Put a good show on for all these people come to see them.
Thank you, Gordy. Of course, he's cheering for one of those young men more than the others, Mark Howe.
And there's a look at Langevin in the penalty box as the Islander defenseman gets the hooking penalty, grabbing Gretzky at 10:58.
Well, Gretzky going on the offense again with the Edmonton line out there, and Langevin just hauls him down in front of Pete Peters. And away we go. The Campbell Conference, their first opportunity on the power play.
We have Dion, McDonald, and Sutter up front on the power play. Huber at the right point, pushing it into the corner for Brian Sutter. Willie Huber from the point, put it in front and deflects just wide. It was picked by Marcel Dion, sitting in front of the net. Lanny McDonald from the corner, tried to get it to him. Rod Langway passed it right to Dion. McDonald to the left point. Savage to McDonald. Now Dion, nice pass to Huber. Willie Huber shoots. It hit a leg and bounces around in front of the net. McDonald hustles for the puck to keep it in. The 29-year-old Calgary Flames star leading the league in goals with 47. Savage shot deflects wide. Before it gets in off the goaltender Peters. He put it in the net. The score is all tied at 1.
Oh, Pete Peters very unfortunately put that puck in his own net as the shot came off the backboard. The goal will probably be credited to the Campbell player who last touched it. Great puck control by the Campbells. The shot coming from Babbage at the point. Brian Sutter is right there on the goalpost, and Peters, you see the puck hit the big goal stick and bounce in behind him. Watch Peters' goal stick as he moves to go back to the post right there, and he deflects it behind him, very unfortunately.
We'll see if Sutter gets credit for the goal in that unusual shot that bounced a couple of times before it went wide of the net. And now Doug Wilson plays it to Denny Savard. Very quick coming in on Langevin, and a shot just went off the target from the left point, Doug Wilson. Behind the net for Al Secord, but it's intercepted. Mark Howe with the puck. Up the middle from his teammate, Darryl Sittler. Babbage is now getting credit for the goal. The big Winnipeg Jets defenseman. Secord takes a shot. Sutter is in on the scoring with an assist.
37. And Babbage from McDonald and Sutter, power play goal.
Babbage from McDonald and Sutter at 11:37, the power play goal that ties it up. This is the NHL All-Star Game.
The Energizer.
Woo, we'll be up all night doing your homework. Woo. worry, Dad. I just put